Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. So today, Taurus, I'm going to be doing a love reading for you guys. Pick your energy. This is side 1, this is side 2, energy 1, energy 2. And then this is the connective energy between the two of you. So right now, the connective energy between the two of you is slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. And it's funny because at the bottom of the deck, it says embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to come to the surface and to be accepted. And I think that's what's going on right now, right? There's something about connecting to your emotions, there has to be like this connection within before there can be a connection without, right? As within, so without. So that's what I feel like is going on. The reason that this hasn't come into action yet is because there has to be some sort of realization from maybe both of you or maybe just one of you. Let's see. So right now, I feel like this person here, I don't want to say, right off the bat, this is the person that has the problem, but they have the Singer of Connection in reverse, right? So I feel like this is being stalled for a reason, and I think it could have to do, again, with both of you, but for right now, from this person's energy, from what it looks like, it kind of seems like it has a lot to do with this person. This person has the Lady of the Harvest upright, and when you get the Lady of the Harvest upright, she's kind of basically like saying like whatever has to come to an end has to come to an end, right? Like you can't keep holding on to things that don't belong to you anymore. Again, heavy emotions, things from the past, like past hurts, past regrets. So maybe you guys know each other, right? That could be a possibility. And maybe you guys have had, a past relationship. Maybe you guys don't know each other, but maybe this person has had a past relationship with someone who has hurt them. Either way, there's stuff that this person still holds on to that they have to like let go of, right? They have to let go of the pain. They have to let go of like the suffering. They have to let go of like whatever bad habits they have to let go of. And I feel like they're trying to be a little bit sneaky here, which is why it's really interesting with this person. It's like they want to come forward right now, but the divine is putting them in a timeout with slow down. Do you see how this person's just laying there in bed? Maybe this person, to be honest, is going through a little bit of a, rough time. Maybe a little bit of like sadness, because again, I feel like there's energy that they have to purge, right? This fruit is rotten, right? In the Lady of the Harvest, the fruit is rotten. So it's kind of signifying like things are past their due date, right? Things are like past the expiration date. And that means that this person is still holding on to things that have to be let go. They're holding on to things either with your old relationship or an old relationship or an old way of them like acting that has to be let go, right? Let's just say this person, again, they're trying to be mischievous here. So maybe that's something that they have to let go, right? It's like the divine isn't going to give this connection to the two of you if this person is still trying to like kind of outsmart everybody. And that's kind of what I'm getting with this person. It's like they have to let go of something that they refuse to, so they're trying to be kind of sneaky about it. And I don't necessarily think this is a bad person. I just think that they're trying to kind of get their way. It's like they're trying to get their cake and eat it too. And it doesn't really work like that. And that's why there's this stalling of energy, right? Because they're trying to kind of be mischievous about whatever it is that they don't want to let go of too. Could be that they don't want to let go of another person. I don't think this is any type of third party thing, but do you know what I'm saying? It's like maybe they don't want to talk about a past relationship. They don't want to talk about the past. They don't want to talk about like what they did wrong. They don't want to talk about anything like that. So they're just like, you know what? I'm going to be super slick about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that this person is trying to kind of like smooth over really quickly, they're not supposed to do that, right? They're supposed to kind of, it's better to be slow and steady, right? Than to be like the Knight of Wands who's just kind of all over the place, right? And that's what this person is kind of learning. And that is why there's a stalling of energy here. And to be honest, I think it's a form of divine protection because I feel that this person, again, it's things that they're holding on to that are rotten, right? It kind of is making me feel like habits of theirs. It's kind of things that they do that they're not supposed to be doing anymore. And it's like the divine is going to bring you two together with someone like this, right? Someone who's trying to kind of like be mischievous and, oh, I'm going to have what I want and I'm going to get it, by any means. And I'm just gonna kind of trick people, right? It's like, oh, when you ask that person, oh, do you still do this? It's like, oh, this is a dumb example, but it's like, oh, do you still smoke? And they're like, no, I don't, of course not. And then you like date this person for like 2 months and they're like, oh yeah, like I never stopped. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that that's this example. I'm just giving you an example of something that came to my head quick. That's like, oh, okay, like what can I lie about that I could kind of get away with? They kind of wouldn't even notice. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's not the energy they need to be in. It could also just be, again, emotions, pain, right? It's like if they're sitting in Ten of Swords energy and they're still sitting in pain and they're still thinking about you in this negative way, or they're thinking about someone in this negative way, then they haven't really released and let go of any of that, right? And that's work that they have to do. So whatever it is that they are holding on to, it's rotten, it's kind of festering, it needs to be dumped, but they, instead of dumping it, they're just like maybe on to the next thing, and they're ignoring that. And that's why this isn't happening yet. This connection isn't happening either between the two of you. I mean, I'm assuming it's between the two of you. It's not happening yet because this person's not there, right? Now we get to the side two's energy. What's interesting with this side's energy is that this person, I think, is very similar to this person in a sense that I think that these two people move very quickly. These two people, there is no time for meditation and like reprieve for these two people. It kind of feels like these two people like to go very quick, right? And I think that they're trying to say, yeah, you really want this person now, right? Like you really want this now. But if you were to get this person, or let's just say, it would never work out because this person's not ready. Do you know what I'm saying? So let the divine work as the divine's supposed to work and let them just do what they need to do. And you're just going to have to like sit there and, accept the fact that this person's not ready. But I feel like you're the type of person that will like try to create some, like, whoever is watching this reading, you can be this person or this person. I don't know why I'm getting like, this is you, Taurus, but maybe this is you, Taurus, and this is the other person. I don't know, pick your energy, right? But this energy, right, the Bodacious Bodak, like, is going to try to start something no matter what, right? Even if it causes a fire, you know what I'm saying? They're going to get moving. And that's what I'm getting. It's like, it's kind of interesting because this person's kind of the same way, right? They're like, oh, well, we're just going to keep moving and forget all about whatever the hell the pain is, right? And I'll just keep making this, this could have caused the Lady of the Harvest side one, to kind of get into relationships that don't really fulfill them either, right? Because with the Singer of Connection in reverse, it's like no connection will be meaningful because this person isn't like tapping into their emotions, right? Because if they were to tap into their heart space, they would have to open up their heart, right? And to open up their heart, I feel like would cause a lot of purging. And instead of purging and letting anything go, this person just chooses to kind of put on, again, this facade, or not, they're not going to look at that. So they're getting into relationships that are kind of meaningless if they are in relationships, right? So if this person is in a relationship right now and you're kind of wondering what they're doing, this person is not in a meaningful relationship because they haven't yet even purged the emotions that they had from the last relationship. So there's a blockage here, right? And that is why these relationships that they might be entering are not meaningful. But the divine is not going to put two people together, right? When one person is kind of like in their shadow, or one person is working through their shadow, right? This is a lot of work to work through the shadow. And I feel like they can do it with the slow down, right? They're kind of being put in a timeout because it's like, you can't keep going into relationship after relationship with like meaningless, like not meaningless people, but meaningless relationships when, you're not really being true to yourself, right? It's like someone who maybe has a lot of sex, but not a lot of deep relationships. Like, I can see it as that too. It's like we have to kind of clear the emotions here. And then what I'm getting with Bodak is that, the Bodak side is that this person wants to create, right? This person wants to like create things and they want to start things, start things. So I see a similar energy where it's like two people don't want to kind of slow down. They don't want to meditate. But I'm not saying that this person has a lot of purging and emotions to kind of, things to look at. I just think this person is kind of ready, right? They're like very ready to start things. They're very ready to begin, right? But the dangerous thing about beginning with this person is that, again, remember, this person is not in their heart space. So if you were, this is kind of like a warning, I guess, if you are in connection with this person, just know that this person is not in their heart space. They're not in the heart space that they need to be to create meaningful relationships. So if you are connected to this person, just understand that you can create all you want, but like even here at the manifestor, the master maker. This is like the magician, right? It's in reverse. It's saying like whatever you're trying to create with this person will not be fruitful at this time, because this person again is not, this person's not really open to a connection. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not really open to a deep and meaningful connection. They have to let go of a lot of things before they can be ready for it, right? They have a lot of pain that they need to get through. They have a lot of healing that they need to, like, you know, do. And that's why there's like a time out here. And I see this side's energy really wanting to form something, and they're like, I don't really care. I can heal this person. I can help them out. No, that's not up for you to do, right? You're just going to put yourself in a bad situation. So if you're this side, don't do that to yourself. You know what I mean? The slow down card is here for a reason, right? And maybe you feel like you've done, side two, maybe you feel like you've done work, right? You've already done a lot of work. You're ready, right? You're ready for maybe a commitment or a real relationship. But I'm telling you now, you may be ready, but I don't think it's worth with, you know, I don't think this person is ready. So if you are ready to be in a relationship, you would have to give this person time to heal. You would have to give this person time to, like, again, there's a slow down, right? And maybe that's what you're meant to do, and maybe that's not what you're meant to do. Maybe you're meant to meet someone else, right? But what I just see with this person, I don't see a bad person. I just see someone who needs to heal, right? And I think side two, you really want to create a relationship. I know you want to create something. You're really, the energy here for you is like, it's bursting out of you, right? Like you really want to create something. You're already ready. You feel like you've done the healing. And you're just like, come on, like, be ready with me. But this person's not ready, you know, and it sucks because they're not. And maybe you've tried a lot with this person and you're like, it's going to be now or never. But again, it's like this person isn't ready. And I feel like if you try to create something with this person, it's kind of a warning that it's not going to be what you want it to be, because again, it's like this person's in their, they're not even themselves right now. So if you were to create a relationship with this person right now, it's like, yeah, they could be your best friend. They could be someone that you really care about. They could be someone that you love. You know what I mean? But that still doesn't make them ready. Do you know what I'm saying? Until they get rid of this rotten fruit. Again, they're like carrying a bag of rotten fruit. They're like, they have it in their hands, right? But they can't see that it's rotten. Do you know what I'm saying? Only you and I can see that it's rotten. So you're like, are you going to let go of that fruit? And they're like, nah, this is my fruit. You know what I mean? Like, okay, then go ahead, eat it. Do you know what I'm saying? But you don't want to eat that fruit. Do you know what I'm saying? Why would you want to eat that fruit that's rotten? Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. Again, this person's not rotten. This person just has to do a lot of work. And I feel like if you were to create with this person the way that I feel like you want to, I feel like you want to do it against all odds, and you think like love is the answer, and love is like, love rules all. And I understand all those like feelings and those emotions that you get where it's like, you know, I can heal somebody, I can help them, I can help them heal, I can do a lot of work, and we can work together on healing. It's like, no, it has to come from this person, unfortunately. Like, yeah, you can be their friend and you can be there, but I think like starting anything with this person would be a mistake. And I feel like, again, that's why the slow down card here, the slow down card is here, right? There needs to be a slow down because this person, again, is not ready, even though I feel someone on the side too is just so ready. It's a warning that whatever you create right now is not going to be what you want it to be, because again, this person is not where they need to be. Yeah, and with the topsy-turvy card in reverse, the topsy-turvets, it's kind of like, it doesn't matter which way you flip it, right? It doesn't matter which way you try to rationalize how you want this to happen so badly. Again, the energy is just slowed down, right? I know you want to be really quick and you want to experience something with this person, but I'm just warning you that I don't think that this person, again, is in the right energy. It's not to say that they won't be one day, but I feel like right now they're just not in that right energy. Maybe they can even feel the pressure on your side. I feel like, again, I just feel like this person on the side is just like so ready, and they just want to create, you know what I mean? But it's like, put that energy into something more productive for yourself, because I feel like you're going to put all that energy into this and this isn't going to go anywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like putting your energy into something that's going to fail. If I told you 100% this person's not ready, like the odds are against you, would you still want to go with it? I feel like you're like, yes, I do. I'm telling you not to do it. I'm telling you, like, it doesn't matter which way that you spin it. This person's just not ready. So let's see what this person needs, and what both of you guys need to kind of like work through this. Like, what do you guys need right now, basically? Okay, Taurus. So it's kind of the same story, right? This person is saying, my life is not as together as it seems, right? Side one, my life is not as together as it seems. That's exactly right. This person is not ready, right? This person is not ready. And what they need is to let go of the pain, right? They have the Three of Swords in reverse. If they're able to let go of this pain, if they're able to work through this pain, I feel like they're also in denial of the pain, right? They're the type of person that's like, I'm fine, but they're really not. And that's why I feel like they're just trying to kind of like be slick here. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, first they have to recognize the pain to be able to release it, right? And I think it's a really important thing that this person has to go through. And I don't necessarily think that side two is meant to be there. Why? Because side two, you have I want you with the devil. And that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, you really want this person. But it's like, no matter how you look at it, this person isn't ready. So you have to let go of the ego's idea of like, I feel like it's your ego right now that's like, well, I can fix this person, I can help this person. It's not even like an ego in the sense of like someone who's malicious, you know, that side of the ego that's like, it's more of like trying to protect you. And it's like, I am good enough to help this person. I am strong enough to heal them. I am, brave enough to get into a relationship with someone like this. Again, all these things that you don't need, it's just an ego's idea. It's meant to be let go. This kind of feels like a karmic cycle for you. I mean, maybe this side number two, maybe you're a person that always tries to help others and like help fix others, right? It's like, oh, I can help them. I can heal them. Let me heal them. You know what I mean? Let me work on them. It's like you're attracted to people who need work. You know what I mean? You're not attracted to people who have done the work. You're attracted to people who are maybe like refusing to do the work. And that's what it kind of seems like, Taurus. It's like you're attracted to people who have this deep need to do work and a deep need to purge and a deep need to heal. And they hide it. Right? They hide it and they try to maybe like just, have these meaningless things, these like, sexual relationships, maybe. It's definitely not love, right? Because their heart is closed. So I just feel like for this side number two, it's more of a warning, right? It's not that you're not good enough. It's not that it has nothing to do with you. And that's what you need to understand. When something's just unhealthy for you, you can recognize it. I already know that the side number two knows that they shouldn't kind of be entering into this kind of relationship. They know that this person's closed off. Again, my life is not as together as it seems. This person has to deal with a lot of shit they're not even ready to deal with. They have a lot of pain and they have a lot of healing. And it's like, you want to put yourself in there as the savior and like as the light. It's like, I'm going to help you so much. But why would you want to do that? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you've already done all the work and you already knew what all that work was. And you've already done all that shit. Like, why would you want to? Again, I see how empathetic the side number two is, but again, they're telling you that it's kind of delusional at this point, in the sense that it's already a sure thing that might be even a karmic thing for you, where you enter yourself as, you tried to be everyone's savior. You try to help all these people that need all this help, but for what? Like, why? Like, what does it do for you? I think it helps you in some sort of way. It makes you feel, I don't know why you do this to yourself, to be honest. Like, it's just not worth it, right? Like, you definitely want this person. It definitely seems like some sort of attachment to them, and I understand that. This person, again, isn't ready, and there's no need for you to be there to help heal. Like, you don't need to take like those hits from this person. This person, they need to purge. They need to do their shadow work. They need to like do a lot of deep shit, and you're not meant to be there, right? You wanting them, and trying to create something with them at this point is just very unwise. I'll say it. Like, I wish it was a better reading, but it's just, it is what it is. And if you feel like you're the type of person that wants to insert yourself into people's like lives when they're not ready, like why do you feel the need to put yourself in relationships that are like with people who don't want to heal? You know what I mean? It's like they don't even want to recognize that they need to heal. Do you know what I'm saying? It's one thing if someone's like, oh, you know, I'm fucked up. Like, there's types of people like, oh, I'm a really bad guy, you shouldn't like want to be near me. But then they're like, you know, they'll try to do anything to get with you, right? That's like one type of culprit that this could be. Another type of person is someone who like, they know that they have to heal, but at the same time they'll deny it. And then there's the other type of person who has no idea that they have to heal. I'm hoping this person is like, I have no idea that I kind of have to do all this healing. But I mean, if it's the other two, like, then it's seriously like a bad situation for you, right? Because it feels like maybe you've already been through this before with someone else, and it's like you should try to find people who are as healed as you are, right? Again, this could be just an old karmic thing where you know, you're attracting energy maybe from the past, or maybe this is a friend from the past. But again, I don't feel like you're in past energy. I feel like you've already done a lot of the healing. So it's like, this is maybe a test for you to kind of move forward and pass. And it's like, don't go through this karmic cycle again, where you're trying to be with someone who has not done any of the work, who doesn't even recognize that they need to heal. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how deluded this person is or how far from like their heart they are, and like, you know, I don't know how much work necessarily this person has to do, but I do see that you don't need to be a part of it, because you can, like, it's just a trick right now. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a test. It's like, yeah, go help this person. You're such a good you know what I mean? Like, you're an empathetic person, like they need help, and you're like just such a nice person, you're gonna go help them, but that's not what you're meant to do at this time. Even though it's kind of contradicting, like, oh, well, I'm supposed to be a light worker or a healer and I want to help everybody. No, like, this is just karma at this point, right? It's not meant for you. It's just dangerous for your soul. Do you know what I'm saying? At this point, like, don't go near it. Right? And with judgment as the connective energy between the two of you, again, it's like, if you guys don't realize what you're doing, then you're doomed to kind of repeat the same shit. So I do believe that this person knows, look, like, they know that their life isn't like together. So I don't think this person is like this narcissistic like person who's just trying to trick people. I think they just deeply are hurt, and they're deeply wounded, and they're just not ready. And I feel like for this side, I think this person just really likes to help others. I think they're very empathetic. And I think they just really like think that they can help in some sort of way. And they can be like a person that is in, you know, that remains in the life, but just not in the way that they want to be. Like, you won't be in a relationship with this person. Maybe you can like text them once in a while and see how they're doing. Do you know what I'm saying? But you're not meant to kind of try to create anything at this point with this person, because again, then you're doomed to kind of follow a cycle that I feel like you've already done. I feel like the side number two, you've already kind of been through this shit before. And it's not your responsibility to heal anyone or to do anybody's work. This person has to do their work for themselves. And once you recognize that, again, you can still be friends with this person. It's not even like that. It's just don't try to like put yourself, you know, don't make yourself responsible for them. Let them do their own work. And that is why like we have this slow down, right? So Taurus, I hope this reading helps you guys. I love you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.